What's good, HHSB crew? It is your boy, the Hype Head Sneaker Beast, and I'm back with another video today. So today, we were blessed with the Jordan holiday lineup. I'm not super happy with it, and I know it sounds like I'm not happy with nothing. Y'all probably like, yo, this dude doesn't like anything, but honestly, I posed the question to the BR Kicks community. I've sent it to people, I've talked to people about it, and we are just not happy with what's going on with this lineup. I'm gonna leave it to you. I'm gonna leave it to you guys. I need you guys to let me know exactly how you feel about this lineup. We do have a couple of pairs in the lineup that do kind of jump out as absolute heat. But then we have a couple of pairs in the lineup that are absolute trash. So again, I need you guys to help me with this. But before we get into the video, make sure you guys go ahead and subscribe to the channel right now. Drop a like or leave a comment. Remember, it helps out so much. I can't thank you guys enough for dropping comments and running up that like button. Again, remember to run up the like button. It helps me get the content to the people that absolutely need to see it. So if you guys are ready to do it, let's get into it.
Look.
You are. You are.
So of course, we have the first shoe in the lineup, which is the shoe that everyone has been looking for, everyone has already been interested in. And of course, it's a classic with a little bit of a twist. We have the Air Jordan 1 High patent leather bread. This pair obviously is a more luxurious take on the Air Jordan 1 bread. It's gonna come fully coated in patent leather. So of course, that's why everyone loves this shoe. It is a bread colorway. You can't go wrong with the bread colorway. Bread 1s, bread 4s, flu games. There's just so many different iterations of this, of the Jordan brand already that's just killing it with the bread colorways. So throwing some patent leather on top is definitely gonna make these shoot up in the resale market, and everyone is absolutely gonna love these. So on to the next pair, which is gonna be the Jordan 1 Bordeaux. And this colorway is actually gonna be a flip take on the COJP line's Air Jordan 1 Midnight Navy. So again, this is one of the Air Jordan 1s, or one of the pairs in the holiday pack, I guess you wanna call it, that just really don't do it for me. And like you said, I do actually like Air Jordan 1s. I don't think that they're the best silhouette, but when you have Air Jordan 1 breads in your holiday lineup, I don't think that this one can even really compare. So I don't know why we have it. I feel like this one is kind of the one that got left off the calendar, and we had to figure out a space to put it in. Like, yo, just toss that in the holiday lineup. It's $170. It's gonna sell. The next pair in the lineup is actually gonna be the Air Jordan 1 Handcrafted. This one is not so bad. It's gonna come in a lot of different colors here, but I do believe that it does have a little bit more of those elements that you look for. It's different, it's not something that you see a lot. So I think that this pair is actually gonna be a pair that people are gonna gravitate a little bit more to. Unlike the last pair that we saw in the Air Jordan 1 Bordeaux, this pair I think is actually gonna do a little bit better. And the next pair, which is still gonna be an Air Jordan 1, I do believe that there are 4 pairs of Air Jordan 1s in this pack. It's gonna be the Air Jordan 1 Atmosphere. And this Air Jordan 1 is gonna come in a pink patent leather. It's actually supposed to be inspired by Michael Jordan's love of bubblegum. So I can see why this pair might actually jump out to some people. I think when you have a story behind the pair, a lot of the times people get wrapped up in the story, and they have a pair on that they can tell, hey, this Air Jordan 1 is patent leather and it's pink because Michael Jordan actually loved bubblegum, and I think people love to have that on their feet. So I'm not gonna say that this is not gonna be one that I think is gonna do well, but I think it's gonna do well, and I think that people are gonna love to have it on just for the story. Again, trash in my opinion. I think that so far we've had a couple of pairs that have been like, you almost have to tell yourself, I like these. So I don't know what Jordan brand is thinking with some of these pairs, but listen, that's so far the Air Jordan 1s in the holiday pack. Coming up next, we actually have a couple of pairs of Air Jordan 3s, and I know 3s are kind of like that midway. Like, I actually really like 3s. I didn't think that I would like Jordan 3s as much, but I do like Jordan 3s. I'm not really sure how I feel about these. This Air Jordan 3 is actually gonna be your pine green Air Jordan 3. It's gonna combine some Oregon Ducks colors with the classic cement print. Now in the BR Kicks community, I did talk to a couple of people and they are actually really excited about this pine green 3. I think it's just the combination of black and green. It's something that people love. I saw the pine green ones and a lot of the pine green dunks and things of that nature. I just, the green, I don't like the green. It's just one of those colorways that I think is really hard for me to actually put on. So, hey, again, this is just my opinion, but when I did talk to people, they did actually really like the pine green 3. So I think it's gonna actually do really well. Of course, it's gonna sell out. So if you guys are looking forward to that, it is in the holiday pack. Now this next Air Jordan 3 is actually kind of cool. It's kind of weird. It's a little different. I'm not really sure if it's gonna catch on, but it's actually gonna be our Patchwork Camo 3. So this Patchwork Camo 3 is actually gonna come in different types of camo. The Air Jordan 3 supplies rain, leaf, and woodland camo patterns. It's gonna actually be on top of the material mix that includes everything from waxed canvas to twill, ripstop, and herringbone. So as you can see, it's actually gonna really be patchwork. It seems like this pair is gonna come with a lot of different textures, a lot of different colors, and I know that that's something that people really look forward to when they're getting their sneakers. There's a lot of different textures, a lot of different patterns, something that's really gonna stand out and look different. So this pair is actually one of the pairs that was kind of iffy, but when looking at it and hearing the story about it, I'm actually not so, pushed off from it. I might be interested in it. I don't think that really any of the pairs in this pack are something that I'm gonna be hopping on sneakers at 9 a.m. to try to cop. The only one that I'm really interested in so far is gonna be that Air Jordan 1 Bread patent leather. Kind of gotta have it in my collection. Now moving on to the 5s. This is probably the pairs that I think are probably the best in the pack outside of the Air Jordan 1s. We've got the Air Jordan 5 Jade Horizon and the Air Jordan 5 Bluebird. So both of these are actually gonna be women's styles. The Jade Horizon is actually gonna be supplying a light jade upper and aged eye stays. So for this pair in particular, a lot of people were saying, hey man, since I couldn't get the off-white 5s, this is the next best thing. And you know what? Why not? I actually do have the off-white 5s, so I'm not gonna be going for these, but I definitely think that if you did not get the off-white 5s, or the off-white 5s are something that you really like that you don't have in your collection, you're not really looking to spend $600-700 resale, make sure you guys are ready for these, because they are definitely, they actually look really nice. They're actually a really nice pair, and if you don't have the off-white 5s, I definitely think it's the way to go. Now these Jordan 5 Bluebirds, yo, these are fire. This is probably the best pair outside of the Air Jordan 1. This pair is crazy. I'm not ever really interested in a solid color on the shoe, but this Bluebird tone is awesome. The icy bottoms really just kick this pair off. So I know that this is gonna be a pair that everyone is gonna be going for. I know it's a pair that everyone's gonna be interested in. So if you guys are really digging this pair, stay tuned for the holiday season because it will be releasing in this pack. We're getting to the end of the list where we have just, I feel like a hodgepodge of different pairs. We have 9s, we have 12s, we have 13s, 14s, and 14 lows. Now, as I said in the beginning of the video, I am not a fan of this entire holiday collection. Like, I feel like it's the collection that just got left on the side and everybody's like, yo, we gotta put something out for the holiday, let's use these. Outside of the Bread 1s and the Bluebird 5s, hey man, you guys take a look and let me know what you think. Let's take a look at the 9s. So this Air Jordan 9 is actually gonna come in a chili red colorway that kind of resembles the Air Jordan 9 Motorboat Jones that came out in 2012. So again, I hate to sound like a broken record, not one of the pairs that I'm super high on. I just think that sometimes Jordan Brand does get a little lazy, and I think that they kind of need to really think about switching things up in the office, because no way should this be the lineup that everyone is waiting for, especially in 2021. Sneaker bots have gone crazy. People haven't been getting a lot of the heat that they're really interested in. It would have been great to see some pairs that maybe restocked in the holiday season, or even just some pairs that have a little bit more heat behind them that people are really interested in, because these pairs are just not it. So let's move on to the Air Jordan 12 Royalty. There's nothing much to say about this pair other than it's a taxi with a little bit more gold. Again, we go back to saying, I feel like this is a lazy move by the Jordan brand. It's just like, hey, let's just throw that royalty out. It looks like a taxi. People are really gonna be interested in it. It's gonna sell out. I think that they're really trolling us, guys. They are trolling us. They know, Nike knows that whatever they put out is going to sell. It doesn't matter what it is. And you can't just be the consumer that just buys everything. If you guys watch this channel enough, you'll know I do not go after every pair that comes out. I'm not that kind of consumer. It has to really touch me, pause. It has to be something that I really like. It has to be something that a collaboration, or a pair that I used to have back in the day that I really want again, or a pair that I absolutely think is fire. Like those Bluebird 5s, I think are fire. The Jordan 1 patent leather breads, I think are fire. So those would be ones that I'll definitely go for. And the other ones, you guys will definitely be able to go on about that journey without me, because I don't like even entering into draws when they're not pairs that I really like. I feel like it's really unfair for the people who really do like them, and I'd hate to get them and you don't. So now we'll go on to the Air Jordan 13 Court Purple. And when we get to 13s, again, I always sound like a broken record, but the 13s are pairs that I think are more reserved for like basketball, in my opinion. I don't really like them as just an on the street sneaker. He Got Games, one of my all-time favorites, but every pair of 13s that comes out, I'm just not interested in. And these Court Purples are definitely falling in that same category. Next, we're actually gonna get a winterized Air Jordan 14. So this pair is actually gonna come in a vacuum molded wheat upper with sturdy suede. As you can see, it's still just kind of, it's a wheat pair of 14s, which is actually a little bit better than some of the things that we've seen on the list, but it's just real meh. Like, do you absolutely have to have these? Anybody watching this video, any of these pairs that you've seen so far in the video, do you absolutely have to have? I don't think so. And some of you guys are really like just purists, like you love the 3, so that Pine 3 is gonna be the one that you love. The Air Jordan 1 is the Air Jordan 1 high patent leather bread is just, we already know that's off the list. Everyone's gonna want those. But the rest of these pairs that we've seen, all of them we could probably do without, which is why I said again earlier in the video, I think the Jordan brand needs to start thinking about making some changes. And last but not least, we have the Air Jordan 14 Low Shock Pink. This is a little bit more of a statement sneaker. And I know Nike, Jordan brand, and Jumpman, they just want everyone to feel inspired to be unapologetically themselves. So again, this sneaker is a pair that I think that a lot more people will gravitate to because of the story. Again, just off of looks, not something that I'm super interested in. So hey, there you have it. There's the entire holiday season lineup for Jordan brand and Nike. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel and leave a thumbs up. It helps out so much. You guys have been absolutely amazing. We are still doing a 300 subscriber giveaway for the Travis Scott merch. You guys can't forget that. So make sure you guys go ahead and subscribe to the channel right now. Drop a like or leave a comment. I will be selecting one winner to win some Travis Scott merch. I actually just got the email today that some of the merch is on the way. So I want to make sure that you guys are subscribed to enter that giveaway. But until next time, it is your boy, the Hype Head Sneaker Beast. I'm gone.